Welcome back, Desk Poppers, to another podcast. Today we're going to be going over Andor episode 5
and
6. Because we missed it last week, which is okay. But this is great because we did have pretty much the whole arc finished between episode 5 and episode 6. Yeah. Make sure you guys like the video and make sure you guys follow if you guys are not already subscribed.
That's something I've liked about Andor so far is that.
And today I'm joined with Daniel and Angel. Angel, who just
likes to interrupt
while I'm in the middle of my introduction.
I was just going to dive in, man.
Let's dive in, baby.
I mean, we're going to dive in. Just let him finish his intro.
I thought he was done.
Yeah, no, bro, I'm never done.
Go ahead. Now we're done.
Now I lost my train of thought.
Well, do you guys remember episode 5?
I do. That's what I was going to say. I like how you can watch Andor in like 1 or 2 episodes because they flow pretty well. Like 5 and 6 flowed well,
and I think Andor is like so far really great, which I'm surprised because it's doing worse than She-Hulk.
Yeah. Numbers wise.
Yeah, number wise.
Do you think it's just because She-Hulk was towards the end, so people were more anticipated? They were more excited because people know, like we know, Andor's 2 seasons.
I think it's a style, man. I think She-Hulk is a comedy, family friendly, and I think Andor's more gritty.
It is more gritty, for sure.
I think Andor's that's it, and also because it's a Mexican lead.
I don't know. I think not just that, but like
I don't think that's
like I can put off Andor because I know it's 2 seasons. I know it's 24 episodes.
Yeah.
So if I don't watch it weekly, it's not going to be the end of the world.
Yeah,
it's not.
And also, it's a self-contained story.
It's self-contained story. That was gonna,
so you don't have to worry about the ramifications of it on the universe, unlike She-Hulk, which if you don't watch it, who knows what's going to happen in like Black Panther or like whatever. We were talking about being down bad, moving back to your parents' house, and Cyril, like he gets like his mom calls him by his first name right away.
She grills him,
and she's saying that she wished she had the memory of him being like flourishing.
Yeah.
Imagine your mom telling you that. She's like, I wish I would have seen you flourishing in your job, but now you're here and have to watch you be.
She did see him, but she forgot.
No. She said that
she didn't see him. Like
she was like, you never invited me.
Yeah.
And then he was like, the invitation was always open.
And then she's like, an open invitation is no invitation.
Yeah, which is true. I believe that 100%.
I do too.
Yeah, I can't.
When people are like, why didn't you come? I'm like, no one told me.
Yeah, like if I told you, hey man, if you want to come tomorrow, you can.
And bring Daniel.
Yeah.
But you didn't invite Daniel. It's like,
isn't that the open invitation? Me telling you, hey, if you want to come, you can. What's an open?
Whenever you want to come over, you can come over.
So hopefully
he just said it. It's like me. I'm like, you guys can come over whenever.
It's like, hey, why didn't you invite me last week? And you going like, you're always invited.
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker, like you have to tell me.
Yeah, you have to tell
me.
I
mean, finding out there's somebody else that you're having like a thing.
Yeah. That's even worse. I hate
that in a way, but I mean, like, how am I supposed to know I can come over when you're having something when I don't know the details?
Yeah.
Like, what time am I supposed to show up? Like, what is it that you're doing?
Dude,
details are important.
We have a lot of contrast between like parents and kids in this episode, also with Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
And her kid, and she's trying to use her as a...
How old do you think her kid is?
14. 14? I say hard 14. She looks like a teenager.
Solid teenager.
Teenage.
Dude, she burned her mom. Like, burned her. She was like, don't act like you care now. And I'm like, damn, dude. It's always about you. And you know what? In my head, I was like, I would have been so toxic if I was a mom. I would have been like, it is all about me. And I want to care now. So, like, what are you going to do? Like, what if I want to start caring now?
Like, we're here now.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do about it?
Like, I'm going to take you because I want to start caring. And, like, if you have a problem with that, then you have a problem with that. But Cyril gets, like, the hard shit. Like, hard. Like, his mom goes in on him. And she's like, we'll see what your uncle get in there.
Even your uncle thought you were a bitch.
Yeah, oh, my God, bro. And I thought the uncle was going to be working on a Dalny. And I thought that's how his path was going to cross with Andor. So I thought, like, he was going to be in the next episode, but he's not.
He's not. Episode 5 does a great job of building it into episode 6.
Yes, builds a lot of tension. We have a lot of great one-liners, which I wrote on here. So the first one, beginning of the episode, what's his name? The guy who betrays everybody. Skeen. Yeah, Skeen.
Little Skeet.
Skeen. So Skeen is not. He's wary of Andor, right? Which is funny because he pretty much lied about his brother. Like, so sorry about his brother. Yeah. Now knowing what happens, we know he lied about that. We know he's been lying to the whole group. Not really a rebel. Like he's waiting for.
He just wanted money.
Yeah, he's waiting for an opening so he can like get the money. But he pretty much tells Andor the axe forgets, but the tree remembers. Now it's our turn to do the shopping.
Yeah, that's cold.
Oh my, it's cold, bro. Cold because it's true.
It is. You know what surprised me about episode 5?
What?
They pull out Andor's kyber crystal.
What, they like take it from him?
Yeah,
I didn't even see Luthen give it to him. He gave it to him at in the ship or what?
Yeah, he gave it to him in the ship.
For what?
I think he just
Collateral?
No, well, he said he like if he really wanted to, he could sell it and like run away.
and run away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he gave it to him like as a security.
But I think he also wanted it for something else. I can't remember what it was exactly. I think he wanted it for something else.
Well, I'm just surprised that
it's like if you save it, you can bring.
Well, obviously, kyber crystals in the Star Wars universe.
It's for lightsabers.
Lightsabers.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're only worth 30,000 credits.
That seems like a lot of money though.
That doesn't
No,
seem like a lot of
I don't
money.
think so.
You're right though. Yes, for a lightsaber. Yes, I
Considering what
agree.
it's used for.
But it's also used for other things because they have a whole kyber mining in Jakku, or what's it called? The place in Rogue One.
Oh,
Like Jakar.
Yeah, something like that.
Jakar.
No, it's not Sakar. It starts with a J.
But then I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, if a kyber crystal is this big,
Yeah.
and you have a bag full of them,
That was a small crystal too.
at $30,000 a piece, like
Who? Well, he even says it. Another great line. Who brings a treasure to a robbery?
yeah,
And like that's when like his secret came out, and he's like, "Yo, look, I'm paid. If you guys can't deal with that, don't like tell me now because I'm not gonna be like watching my back this whole time." And I think Skeen got a little mad about that because he's also holding a secret, which nobody knows. And he's like,
because now he's like his back is up against the wall.
Yeah.
'Cause he's like, if I come out with my secret, then it's.
I mean, he's not gonna come out with a secret.
No, he's not gonna come out. He's not gonna come out with it. But like, if it were to come out, not like double faced, but
he'll be double faced. Yeah, he'll be double faced. He'll be like a little double faced. And at that point, he's like, damn. And Andor like literally calls him out on it too because he has another great line because he was telling them that even if he wasn't there, something else would have came up.
Yeah.
Because they were like all starting to like be a little scared and everything. And he said it would have just been something else. The day before is always the hardest. But there's a difference between fear and losing your nerve. Like you can be scared, but don't lose your nerve.
Yeah.
You know, you can have those feelings, but don't use me in
nerves of steel.
Hey, the way you marked them was cold as fuck.
Oh, at the end of episode 6, my boy, he's like going towards the end, bro.
We've been talking about random. We've been going back and forth.
No, we're on episode 5.
We're on episode 5.
I know, but you're literally talking about when you bring it up. That was episode 6.
Well, the last thing about episode 5, but unless you guys have more things to talk about, is my boy. He's I think the MVP of this whole heist, Nemec.
Nemec? You think he's the MVP?
Yeah, bro. So he talks about, he has a great line to Andor when he's talking about the navigation thing that he uses and the manifesto that he has, right? So he says the pace of oppression outpaces our ability to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Andor's like, what is that, right? Like he questions the navigation system.
no, well, he questions that, but then he talks about the manifesto and why he does it. That's because he wants to understand oppression and he wants to understand like why we're rebelling, right?
Yeah.
He also has a great line towards the end where like he's talking to him about why he feels so scared and why he isn't, because he's so true to his cause and he feels so right about it.
Yeah.
But Andor's a paid. And like, how can Andor feel so calm?
Andor's cold blooded.
Oh,
He
Andor's
really is.
cold,
He don't give a fuck.
don't, bro.
It's all about the money for him.
No, it's not.
It's not even about the money.
He just wants to win and walk away.
Yeah.
That's literally his quote he's like, all I want to do is win and walk away. That's all he wanted from like since Luthen picked him up.
What you win is the money.
Yeah, but okay, let's go to the end then.
So
he doesn't care about the money.
Andor literally only looks out for himself.
Oh yeah,
One baby.
Always.
Even when Rogue One, he's still looking out for
even
himself.
in Rogue One,
That
it's
never
just
changes.
about himself.
You know, he doesn't do it the way Skeen does it.
No.
Skeen literally says it's me against everybody, but Andor's like, I got some morals. I'm not like you. I'm not gonna like.
Well,
I'm out for myself, but I'm not gonna crawl over somebody else to get mine. Is what he's pretty much doing. Because Skeen has that quote and he's like, we were both the same. We both had to crawl over people like our whole lives, and we both know that feeling of somebody's gonna be on the bottom.
Well, I think it's also down to the fact that Andor is smarter than him in that sense, because he's like, maybe it is me against everybody else, but I know that I can use everybody else. Whereas Skeen is just like, no, it's me.
It's me, and I can't get anybody help.
Because Andor can like slither his way through.
Mm-hmm.
He can be like, oh hey, you gotta help me out with this.
Yeah. He'll use the person until you don't need to anymore.
Yeah, he can use somebody until he doesn't. Until there's
no use for that person.
Up until there's no use for that person.
I will say though, episode 5 was great in building that tension.
Yeah,
I like the little build up of the. I like how we thought it was gonna be the heist,
Yeah.
but it was just them like prepping.
We all
walking
thought
over
it was
there.
gonna be the heist.
Yeah. Which makes sense. Like they do have to prep.
I was gonna say like we didn't get much prep for a heist in the fourth episode.
Yeah, they were just gonna jump in.
Yeah.
Well,
they did talk about it, like their plans, but they never
rehearsed it. Yeah.
We did see how much they needed Andor. Andor like provided. So first he did the switch with Skeen y el otro güey. ¿Cómo se llama? Terramin. Yeah. Like you should switch sides. He's left-handed or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when they're talking about piloting.
Yeah,
piloting the ship, and they're like asking him like, "Oh, do you know how to do this?" And he's like, "You guys don't know, huh?
No,
you guys don't know. You motherfuckers don't know, bro. Like, what would you have done if I wasn't here?"
Yeah,
and they're like, "We would have figured it out."
They wouldn't
have. But that's the whole reason they brought him up.
Yeah, no, I know.
First place,
But like, he pretty much shows his value because a lot of the things that they were gonna mess up, he fixed.
Yeah. That just leads straight into episode 6. What's the name of the festival? They have a name of it, right?
I can't remember it, but it happens every 7 years.
Every 3 years.
3?
Yeah, I literally just watched it. It's every 3 years.
Yeah, it's every 3 years.
Not saying you didn't just watch it, but I literally just finished the new Rockstars video too.
You see like
at the beginning when they're walking and they it shoots over.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was that. I thought it was like a ship taking off.
I did too.
I thought it was a rocket.
Yeah. Like I thought it was a ship or a rocket.
You see like 3 of them, and then I was like, oh, maybe they're just like just taking off,
patrolling
and shit.
And then it's like, oh, they have a meteor shower.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
You didn't know it was a meteor shower?
I did, but I forgot because like.
Well, it's because they talk about it like
well, it didn't look like a meteor shower.
When it starts, it's gonna be like a motherfucking shit ton.
Like,
I didn't expect it to start off with like one every like
couple seconds.
hour.
Yeah. Well, when it gets going, it gets going. No, I really love the contrast of them doing the heist, and then it will cut back to the ceremony. I forgot what the people were called, but like
the Aldanis.
The Aldanis? Is it the Aldanis? I know the planet Aldani, but I didn't know that's what they were called.
I don't think so.
Aldanites or something. It's something along those lines.
Let's just say the Aldanis. People are gonna know what we're talking about.
Either way, when like during all
the
that
locals.
The locals, the indigenous. But when the stars are going, everything like full force, everything, you think it'd be a lot brighter.
It was bright. I thought.
I thought it'd be like full on, like the sun was out,
like a nuclear bomb.
Yeah. Like they'd be blind looking at it.
Dude, I thought this was the best visuals. And
no, it was good. It was great,
bro.
I'm just saying, like you think with all those stars, you like light up the sky.
Yeah, light up the entire sky. I guess I've never seen a meteor shower though, so.
Well, I mean, when you get like a fuck ton like that.
With this heist, right? You slowly start seeing people
die off.
Yeah, which we talked about.
So we did talk about it. I thought about it when it started. Like the first person died, I was like, oh, here it comes. They're all gonna start dropping one by one.
I was hopeful. I was like, oh, I was like, no. Well, so when Andor tells Nemec, you'll be able to sleep after this. As soon as he said that, I'm like,
he's not sleeping.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, my boy, you're sleeping, but you're sleeping forever.
I screamed in I was like, no, he's dying. He's dying. Goddamn world. I knew as soon as he said those words, I was like, this foreshadowing.
I laughed. I was like, he's not.
Because I think he's MVP, bro. I think he did great. He's a great actor. I do love I love the Netflix show he's in.
Yeah.
But he's not the first one to go, though. So they start off the heist and the fatty.
The fatty.
Because the wife, he's like, hey, this seems to like shrunk in the washer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how does a bell string, my boy?
And the wife stone cold. Maybe
maybe you expanded.
I'm gonna tell y'all next time. Maybe you expanded.
What does Chow say in The Hangover? It's funny because you fat.
Oh my god, bro, the wife, dude. Me personally, I wouldn't take that kind of disrespect.
Say it again, man. Say it again.
You know what's funny is that he tells a little kid that he's gonna smack him, and then he gets smacked by the heist people. I don't know who smacks him, but well, I don't know if what Sartha or Val. What's her name? Where did she go by? Val.
Val, I think she.
Yeah, but I don't know if Val's the one that slaps him, but somebody slaps him hard. Yeah. And he's like, oh shit, and then he's like, oh, you guys can't get in there. And he's like, we know what we're doing.
I like smacking people unexpectedly. But in the back, I did it to Jose at work yesterday. Pussy.
Well, dude, if I was part of that heist gang or whatever, I'll be smacking people. I'll be like, shut up, do what you like. Just start smacking
like to
people.
cut G.
Just start smacking people all over the place.
Oh, 100%. You gotta assert your dominance.
But we talked about that. As soon as people started dying, shit started hitting.
Hit the fan.
Hit the fan. Yeah, at that point, it was just like, oh man.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
going
no.
for
As
it.
soon as the first dude dropped in the,
Are
what
we
was that,
talking
in the
about the
hangar
first troop?
with the coins.
Yeah.
All right, because I was still talking about when they get the.
Oh, I'm just talking
fatty.
about people dying.
No, but I
Oh.
just.
Oh, but the fatty, yeah.
No, well,
fatty.
when they got his, I don't know his name, and I'm sorry if I'm
What
body
was
shaming
it? It
you,
was the
but the wife did it first.
commander,
The wife did it first.
general,
The
admiral.
wife did it first.
Yeah, the wife did do it first.
I'm
bro.
just
She
following
body-
the
yeah,
lead.
I'm just following her
We're
lead.
just, yeah.
He's not even on here. He's not even that important.
No, I know, but I'm just
Fucking
it
Linus
was-
is on here before him.
You know what's funny about following the lead? It's like when you called Eddie an illegal, and then everyone else started going.
Oh, who did I call illegal?
Eddie.
And everybody calls him illegal?
Yeah, it was like Omero was like, it's like being illegal and wanting to vote, and then you were like, fucking Eddie.
I do, dude. I be so cold, bro. I be telling people's names, they stick, bro.
Oh,
There's a lot of
I
nicknames.
feel like Eddie can take it, but at some point, I feel like he gets agitated sometimes.
No, they all
Dude,
get
he's
it.
got like 12 nicknames at this
Yeah,
point.
no, he really does.
His new one is Gancito.
Oh my god, you guys are hilarious. Well, so like this is why Namek dies because they didn't bring Kaz.
Because he crushed the fuck out of him.
No, because Kaz is the medic. Kaz is the medic.
Yeah, yeah.
She's the one that healed up Andor, and she stayed
Yeah.
behind.
She's the one that stayed behind it.
Yeah, she said
to like
behind.
watch the kids and all that, right?
Yeah.
So I thought at that point when she was saying bye to Val, I thought she was dead. I thought they were like this was part of the plan. She was always gonna stay back.
I thought she was dying too.
Yeah,
But she doesn't.
she doesn't.
So she's saved. Anyways, they get to the vault.
I just
and
keep thinking about the crush. Like, I was thinking like a pancake animation or something.
I like that little. He does. Oh, well, anyways, I wanted to bring up. You know how when they're climbing climbing the tower, the dam, I guess it would
A
be.
damn, it's a damn.
Yeah, with no water. She puts the little magnetic strip thingy on it,
Yeah.
you know, to like block the signal.
yeah.
You know how like it beeps? I'm pretty sure they just do it for like sound so we can like know what's happening.
Yeah.
Like thinking about it, what did you think like you'd hear the little beep when you're like doing your little patrols?
Your little
Because it was
patrol.
loud, like beep, beep, beep. I feel like you
Was
you'd
it
hear
that
something.
loud?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're listening to it, like in the shower.
No, I
it
know,
is,
but
No, like I feel like walking by, I'd be able to.
yeah,
No.
like
Because
especially when you're not doing anything, like you're just
So I don't know
walking.
if you guys. Oh, actually, no.
I've noticed this when I'm walking and I can't hear something far away.
Oh.
But keep going.
No, but I mean, it was like from here to like Angel, because
Yeah.
you're like walking on the bridge.
Oh.
Like my truck has that air tag in it,
Yeah.
and it beeps.
And you can
when
hear
I'm in
it?
And I can hear it. I just
you
turn
put
up.
that motherfucker in the
Well,
bottom.
maybe you
No,
can
it
hear
is, but it just beeps loud enough to where
Damn.
like you hear it. So all I do is just turn the radio up.
Yeah.
Like if
No,
I
I
was
mean, I feel
doing
like you listen to it.
like
Like,
if
you'd
I was
be able
doing a
to hear it.
patrol and I faintly heard the beep, I'd go towards it. Like
Yeah.
You'd be like, what the? Well, didn't that one guy was like, hey, is everything good over there?
yeah, he's like, hey, how's it going over there?
Nah.
He just gives a little thumbs up.
I thought it was gonna be somebody like one of them and kill him,
Oh yeah,
but it was just a fucking random fuck.
yeah. It was just another what are they
Troop-
called? Troop
patrolman.
Dude,
patrolman?
I know. I thought so. Going into the vault, right? They're like telling the soldiers, "Hey, get up, get up, get up!" And they're all like, just get up, ready to like soldier or whatever.
Yeah.
They got got. They got.
Are you surprised that this wasn't guarded by stormtroopers?
No, because even the lieutenant, what's his name? Lieutenant
The Tamron.
Gorn.
Oh.
He even told the fatty, he was like, "Hey, we got our best troops securing the perimeter."
I know, but you figure that the Empire would send out stormtroopers.
No, but even
just
in
to guard
episode
the-
5, episode 5, he even told his people, he was like, okay, you guys can have tomorrow night off to watch the Eye, but I expect this clean the day after. So he was already setting it up, man. This was already being
That's
set
what,
up.
well,
for
that's what I'm saying. You think those troops are better than stormtroopers?
Why would he have stormtroopers?
Because it's the Empire.
No, I know it's some money, but like this, at this point, you've never been robbed.
It was that other base that had all the stormtroopers. The one
Yeah.
with the
I'm just saying with like the plethora of stormtroopers that the Empire has. Like,
You think it's an infinite amount? Obviously
Not
not,
infinite.
motherfucker.
It's not
Like your
obviously
resources
not.
can't like be everywhere.
but it's the freaking universe. You can't spare 20 dudes.
they
And
did. They
can't
had
get their
20
shit.
dudes, bro.
I know, but
they,
Stony
they sent
stormtroopers.
3.
But like, here's the thing, right? It's during the Eye. It's like all these events are going on to where there was a minimum
But I'm
amount
glad,
of people.
I'm glad they didn't have stormtroopers in it. I'm just saying, I'm just asking the question.
None of them would have died if they had
Yeah,
stormtroopers.
they would
You
have all
don't think
died.
so?
Huh?
Yeah,
They didn't got the
okay.
aim for it. Would've been like,
Wait, when does Lieutenant Gordon go down, or does he go down?
Lieutenant Gorn?
Was it they shoot him? Isn't that the guy that they killed?
No. They killed Tywin when he's like, cover me, and he does not cover him, and he just goes. No, he just goes running towards Val. I don't know what his plan is to like
zigzag. Nothing, just straight line.
Yeah. And he also said cover me. He shoots 3 times and then stops when he's like halfway.
That's what I'm saying. He's ready.
That's how Hector covers you in Warzone.
Yeah. Cover me. And then he just
because he doesn't even shoot. Yeah, he just stares at you while you're running down this block.
He just goes the other way. Okay. Lieutenant Gorn. Well, did he get shot?
I thought he did, but I think I'm confusing him.
Did the fatty actually have a heart attack?
I think so. But this one dies, doesn't he? Lieutenant Gorn?
He's not at the end, so he's somewhere.
No, I think he dies.
But do we see it on screen or is it off screen?
I have a feeling.
I have to go back.
I remember the other deaths. I know Tywin dies because Skeen was supposed to cover him, and he just runs towards Val. Obviously, Namek gets crushed.
Hey, now that I think about it, that was probably on purpose, to get him to die.
Yeah, I think he was trying.
Skeet.
Also, that was part of Skeen's plan was let's get him to a doctor. He wanted to stop somewhere so he could like talk to Andor, but because I don't think he can pilot the.
Well, he says it. He's like, I can't pilot it, but I know you can, so let's split it 40-40.
Yeah, and at that point, bro, you've already been like planning this. I would not trust you to.
At that point, I would have just fucking gone all the way to wherever they were gonna go. And then, because you already, one dude's already dead and dying.
No, but he likes
just shot the girl.
No, but Andor, like I'm telling you, Andor has a heart, bro. And also in my head, you can't trust him. Like if him, I already saw him killing people off. If he told me you and me, I'm not gonna trust him for me. He needs me to pilot, and as soon as I get him to where he needs to go,
you're dead.
You're dead, right? So you can't trust him. It's hard, bro, because you can't trust somebody who like does that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Andor really has a heart. He's just using you. You're a means to an end.
Yeah, he just wants to win and walk away.
Yeah, he just wants.
He doesn't care about the money, bro.
He does. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask you guys this question: is 40 million enough for you to betray your comrades?
40 million, yes, absolutely.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, what's the scenario?
This is the scenario.
Like the 3 of us, we all go and rob the military or something.
Yeah. We get 80 million, and we have to split it
3 ways.
Well, not even split it. We're giving it to the rebellion, right?
Yeah. So you're not even, that's the whole reason, because that's how they get paid.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm not even paying
attention. So what I'm trying to say
40 million.
is that, what do you guys?
Yes, I already said it. 40
for
million.
us 3 right here?
Wait, between the 3 of us?
No.
Like, let's say one of us died and it was just us 2.
Daniel will do it too. He's asking too many questions.
100%.
He's asking too many questions. So you would kill him off for the money.
Should I call Orlando?
Call Orlando.
Would you be able to trust me if I was like, hey, Angel, you and me, we split this money, and you wouldn't trust me?
No, I wouldn't trust you. I live with Orlando. I lived with Orlando for years.
40 million isn't anything to me, bro.
If I called Orlando right now,
you're telling me the difference between 40 million and 80 million is too big for you to not split it?
No, dude, I'm killing you no matter what.
To take the full 80.
If it was like 10 million, then I'd be like, oh, you know what? Like, that's not a lot.
Hey, no, all I'm saying is
that's fucking crazy.
Like, who you gonna like? Fuck Andor at this point.
Fuck Angel.
No.
All right, let me call him real quick and I'll let him answer. All right, guys, we're gonna call my brother, who is the biggest trader right now. He decides to answer. He's looking at the phone right now. He's pulling a Jose.
He's trying to figure out if he wants to answer or not.
Hey.
Yo.
You on the podcast?
What are you doing?
I'm here at home.
Okay, well, I got a question for you for our podcast.
All right.
Would you kill your friends off for $40 million?
Yeah.
You're killing your friends for $40 million?
Am I getting caught?
Well, okay, so
that's not the point. Like, you're doing a heist.
Either he can have 80 million or he can split it with his friend. But if he gets the 80 million, he kills off his friend. That's the question.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, so either I split it or I take it all?
Yeah, but if you take it all, you're killing them.
Yeah, I'll split it.
So you're splitting it. You're only taking 40 instead of 80.
I knew it. No, he didn't. I knew he was a great guy, bro. The difference between 40 million and 80 million, there's no difference.
How much money? There's no point in. There's
Yeah.
no difference in 40 and 80 million.
Yeah, there's no difference. As soon as you get to an absurd amount of money, there's no difference, bro. And Angel doesn't get that.
No, I'm killing you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Orlando. That's all we needed. You're going to be featured in the podcast.
Bye, I love you. Kaden.
Kaden.
Well, anyway, call Kaden right now.
I'll do it.
But I was going to bring up the 40 and 80. I'm definitely splitting it because
No, I want
who are you going to enjoy it with?
Yeah. Well, you're not enjoying it with Skeen. Like,
No. I'm talking about us.
well,
Like, I'm definitely killing Angel, but you and me, you know, we gonna live it up, my boy. We gonna live it up.
well, this is what good. Like, come on.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
no, it's okay, bro. He just, I don't think he understands that the difference between 40 million and 80 million,
No, it's
there's
just-
no difference.
No, I know there's no, but I'm just greedy.
No, you said you were. You said there was a difference.
No, I said
You
there's a
said if it
difference.
was less money, you wouldn't. But
Yeah.
40 to 80, you're saying there's a difference,
Yeah.
which there isn't. It's
There
an
is.
absurd amount of money. No
No.
matter what, you're rich as fuck.
Okay, so for $1 million, would you do it?
I'm not killing anybody. I'm not a killer. I'm not a
$1 million
killer.
doesn't even buy your house in today's market.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about today's market.
So you know, he's starting to think about it. Like,
Oh, no, I'm still
he's
not killing.
killing you.
I'm killing one person, and it's gonna be you, my boy.
Yeah.
that's fine.
You dead as fuck. I'm throwing you. The sharks are eating you.
Is there sharks in the Star Wars universe?
Even Skeen
There's
tells
gotta be.
Andor.
There's gotta be.
Because Andor is suspicious. He's like, why wouldn't you just take the 80? And he's like, oh, well, 40 million is good enough for me to forget about you. And like, Angel doesn't get that, bro.
Hey, let us know what you would do. Would
Yeah,
you kill
let
your
us
boy
know.
for 40 or for an extra 40?
40
I guess.
million? Yeah.
You taking it all, or you splitting it with your boy? What you doing?
I'm not splitting it with my boy, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, a stranger. Somebody you've known for a week that you guys were planning a heist for.
Oh no, he did.
I was thinking about that too, because I was thinking about it and I was like, if I was Andor, if I was like, I would have been like, I would have killed. Like, these
Oh, he
people
would've-
mean
he would've
nothing to
been-
me.
they would've been
I
dead
met
long
these
ass
people a couple weeks ago and they were pretty mean to me.
As soon
That's
as
in a
the-
couple weeks.
No, yeah, a
No,
couple
it
days.
was-
Couple days,
Yeah.
As soon as that boy got crushed, I would have turned around and shot both.
Well, no, because you still didn't get out.
He still did it.
Yeah. So they
Well, I mean,
woke
that's
him
what I'm
up
saying.
and like
when they fucking
Look at the shooting star. Pa!
dude, that's why like when
Could have
Andor.
gone just like this because that boy's like sitting, like his head is like right here. Just,
Pull a little Drewski. Like,
yeah.
shout out Drewski.
Okay, well, we get to the end, and yeah, we just wrap this shit up. He gets the gun on Val, and Val's like, "Oh, I'm getting betrayed. This is it."
Yeah.
I didn't think that was gonna happen though.
No, of course, but
Yeah.
he's trying to convince her that he's a good guy. Because at this point, you have to like,
You have to.
you killed Skeen. That looks bad. It does. You're not gonna
It
tell
does
me.
look
Yeah,
bad,
it does
yeah.
look bad. And like the way he does it, I think is perfect. I don't care about anything. Give me my cut, and I'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
The most you can do.
Yeah, he
It's,
even said he's not.
what
Even
is
if he takes money, he's not taking that
Damage
much 'cause he
control at
can't.
that point.
I do love that Nemec gave him the manifesto because I think this is his key. I think
You
this
think
is
so?
I think this is his key to join the rebellion. He's gonna read the manifesto because Nemec was really all about writing something that brings people to the rebellion. And who's the perfect candidate? But Andor, who's
Yeah.
not leaning towards the rebellion at the moment.
Yeah.
He's gonna read this and be like,
Let's go.
Nemec started the rebellion, bro.
Where do I sign up?
Yeah. But yeah, well, so the people who survived are Kaz, Val, and Andor.
Yeah.
Damn,
3.
3 people.
And Kaz only survives because
They left her.
yeah. Cause
Well, I thought that was the plan because she was just walking away at the end.
I know she probably was like when Val comes back, she's like, "Where's everyone else?"
She sees him like what the fuck?
Yeah, well, there's the trailer that shows the star cruiser.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's like, "Where'd everybody else go?" I thought they were gonna wait for me.
I don't know. I mean,
You want to see some dead bodies?
I thought when I saw her walking towards the group of people, I thought she was gonna like change into one of them.
that would have been
Well,
smart.
I mean, then again, she didn't get all the way to the group
Yeah.
before it ended. So
Imagine just like being like, "All right, guys, I'll see you in a couple hours," and then no
is it like, all right, you stay here for 5 minutes, meet us on the tarmac,
tarmac.
whatever it is at the rail, because it was a rail that like
It was
launched
a
her.
rail.
Meet us over there. Like, nope.
So what do you think is gonna happen in episode 7?
I don't know. I wish they would have killed Nemec. I knew he was gonna die, but I wish they would have killed him later. Like he was a great person.
I did not expect him to die by
So
being
soon.
crushed. Yeah, well,
By being
so
crushed?
soon,
So
yeah,
soon.
and getting crushed.
Crushed is a
because they whip him out and they're like, oh, I can't feel my legs. I was like, oh, so they'll probably like keep him around.
like he
for a
bring
little
like
bit.
in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
in a wheelchair. Do a little Joe Swanson.
You know, like Professor X,
Yeah.
you know, give him a
That's
little
brutal.
floating.
Like, dude, like you can still like you're alive. Like your legs don't work.
They have cyborgs in the Star Wars
know, that's
universe.
what I'm saying.
They could have saved them.
They
Those
could have
fucking
saved them.
assholes. They've-
what was it that surgeon alien dude did?
I thought he killed him on
What-
purpose.
Like, what was his like plan? Like to give him his legs or to like just?
I think to just make sure he was alive.
Yeah,
Because
keep
my
him
boy had
alive.
4 hands. How you going?
Because
how you gonna fuck up?
like that girl in Book of Boba Fett and
Yeah.
Mandalorian gets shot. and she gets shot like in the abdomen. She's gonna die, and they save her.
But they can't save my boy Namek.
They can't save this dude who just lost his legs.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
Just put him in a space floaty wheelchair.
Yeah, just like freeze the spine.
So what now? So now Luthen was really happy. You know, he gets his like, it worked helmet. So I think Andor's got to find his way back to Luthen, or Luthen find his way back to Andor.
Luthen can find Andor easily.
Easy. He found it once. He's gonna do it again.
Do you think the Kyber crystal has a tracking device in it?
No, he gave it to Val.
He gave it to Val. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave it to Val, right? And right?
Yeah, he gave it to Val.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen next because like I think this is like the Mandalorian where it's just gonna go to another arc.
Do you think so?
Yeah, and we have 6 episodes left this season, so we got
halfway
at least 2-3 more arcs.
Yeah.
Hey.
I like how it's progressing though.
Yeah,
it's
me
very
too.
grounded. It's very gritty.
I still feel like it's a little slow, but I mean,
It's gonna be slow. We talked about that. It's gonna be
This
slow.
was 3 episode arc.
This
And
heist was a
now
3
we're getting
episode.
back into the like plot where the
Rebellion.
the Empire, the people are like looking up things and they like having the meeting and all that.
Oh, that was
so that's
episode-
the
yeah, that was
actual. That was episode 5.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, where
episode
they were
5.
looking up
Yeah,
meetings
the
and all
Senator
that.
and all that.
So I think they're the main villains because they're being built. That's the main villains.
What did she say? She was like, "I'm in over my head."
And well, they were also talking about like, there's no way this is random because they were looking. I'm not sure what they're looking for, but they're looking for records.
I think they're just looking for patterns.
Yeah, and they're like, this is way too random for it to be random. I'm like, who says that?
That's the whole point of random.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up. You guys liked it? You think it's too slow? You think it's not?
It's slow, but we knew it was going
It's
to be
good.
slow.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's 2 seasons, 24 episodes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And this is going great.
That's going great.
I think I love it.
I like it.
I love
It's
it.
good so far. It's good so far.
All right. Well, thank you very much for watching,
Deja
guys.
vu.
We got Black Adam. We got She-Hulk's over, so we got a new MCU stuff that it's gonna come out the rest of the year with Black Panther
It's
and
still
Guardians.
a pretty busy month for us.
It's a busy month and busy like end of the year too.
So busy we had to cancel one watching.
I edited that part out where we talk about Halloween ends. But thank you very much, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Make sure to comment, like it, subscribe, and let us know what you guys thought about episodes 5 and 6 of Andor. We're gonna link our social media accounts down below, so make sure to give us a follow.
Hey,
Adios.
deuces.